Hello Leah, this is Loreen Catalidis, and I've put together a little eclipse season video for each zodiac sign, and this is yours. What I've done is taken three different tarot decks, and I'll lay out three cards for each eclipse as they come along. We have three coming along, so really a big eclipse season that is happening for us. The first one is the 13th of July, the second on the 27th of July, and then the last one will be the 11th of August. These eclipses are here to eclipse things into our life or out of our life, and the energies last for about 6 months until we have the next eclipses. Just a big thank you, Leo. Thank you for your passion and your big heart and your generosity. Thank you for the likes, the subscribes, and also the comments. I really do appreciate it. It helps me to grow my channel, and the support is phenomenal. Thank you so much. This is a general read, so if it doesn't resonate for you, check your rising sign or your moon sign. If you don't know what those are, there's tons of free software on the internet where you can just put in your date of birth, the time and the place, and then you'll find out what your ascendant sign is or your moon sign, and then cross watch and maybe you'll get more resonance out of those. Without further ado, I'm going to go straight into the readings, and once again, thank you, Leo. Hello, Leo, and I've laid out your cards, and we start off with the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is normally a card of feeling restricted and feeling trapped and sad at the moment. But if you look at this individual, she actually can set herself free. These swords are quite loosely placed in the ground, and she basically is restricting herself. It's her thoughts, because swords are definitely always about thoughts, and she's making it worse than it is. These flowers is purple. They're called nightshade in this deck. And nightshade is it's about your thoughts. You're making them worse than they actually are. They're not as dark as they seem. And if you look at the castle is sort of shrouded in mist in the distance. So what she wants, her dreams seem to be fading away. And she's closed herself off in this situation, feeling trapped and restricted and sad within herself. But what it's saying to get to this is it's not as bad as it seems. The sun is coming up. There's a pink rosiness there, and it'll burn off all this mist, and you'll be able to see clearly. You need to remove that blindfold because you have placed it there with all these unnecessary worries and made this worse than it actually is. And also that the swords are loose. You can see the stream and the water flowing here. It's the emotions flowing through. You can set yourself free, remove the blindfold, and see the truth for what it is. So get out of your mind, in other words, and away from these thoughts that you feel or are making worse than they are in your own mind, or with the nightshade definitely saying that it's darker than they actually are. So a painful card to be, a situation to be in, quite painful as well. And we move on to the next one, and that's the card of loss or lack or poverty or lack mentality, feeling left out in the cold, feeling alone, isolated. And it's to do with money normally, with pentacles, but it's saying that there's seasons for everything. There's a winter season where things rest, and then there's a season in spring when everything is alive again, and summer when the fruits are born. So there's a season for everything, and it is an eclipse in, it's in your 12th house. It's a new moon, so it's the house of, it is the house of worry, definitely, because of loss and debts and things like that. So it could be that you are very worried about a financial situation, and feeling lack and a sense of not having a grounded energy, and you can see it's stark. There's no green, there's no growth or commitment, But the pentacles are there, it's there, and if you just reach out for help, you will get the help that's there. It's just a season. It's a season that you're in, a cold season. And then you move on to the Karma card, which is in the normal Rider White or Rider Waite, as some people would like to say, deck. It's the Judgment card. But in this deck, you can see there's actually a solar eclipse here, and that's why the light is so different, because it's neither day nor night. But it is a Major Arcana card, and with Major Arcana cards, they overrule all other cards, and it's saying that this is a new beginning, it's a rebirth. You can see these three figures here. It's a family, and they giving praise to what they have sown, because it is an eclipse, eclipsing things in and out of their life. There's a light. They've got a whole big circle there where they're worshipping and saying thank you to the universe for what they have sown. They are now reaping, because that is what life is. And the mountains signify our thoughts. Once again, lots of thoughts and things that have been planted or there, but the sun will be coming out, and the light will be shown, and the path would be to move forward. And it also means a new season, a new cycle, moving forward, a rebirth, leaving the old behind. The past is there, and you eclipsing the past and moving forward. But remember, in life there is karma. Whatever you've sown is what you will reap. So to move forward in a way that is beneficial, you need to be aware of what you plant, because that is sadly what you reap. And so if you have invested well in something, your investment will reward you well, and obviously the other way around if not. So that is what the eclipse is bringing in for you. There's a new beginning, and karma, something from the past, will be eclipsed out of your life, and it'll be this poverty mentality and this worry that you find yourself in, and things aren't as dark as you think they are. The mist is rising. It's just a season. It's moving, and there's the new beginning starting for you. A rebirth, a total rebirth, a judgment called, karma, past moving away, and a new birth for something new to come in. So that's your first eclipse. I'm going to set up the next one. Wow, Leo, another Major Arcana card, and yes, these eclipses are pretty tough on you, on your sign. And the second one on the 27th is in your 7th house, and that's the house of relationships, one-on-one, spouse, that type of thing. I have put that in your monthly videos, so I won't go into it. I'm just speaking on the eclipse. And we're starting off with the Page of Cups. Now this could be somebody in your life. It could be a child, it's a teenager, it's a younger person. And Cups would be a watery sign, so that would be a Cancerian, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. And what it signifies is that there's a message there for you that will be, that he brings. They're messengers. The younger person will bring you a message. It'll be of truth, because he's got blue on, and it's emotional. It'll be emotionally pleasant. It is a cup. And as you can see, this little goldfish is trying to jump out and get this page's attention. So the news is quite good. It's a goldfish, so it's good news, but he's not really taking much notice of it. So it could signify that you aren't taking notice of what the message or what the is coming through for you. If it's not somebody in your life that could be bringing you this message, you're not actually paying attention to the message that is coming through. And it'll be a good message, because cups are emotionally fulfilling and heartfelt, and it's calm waters, so it's cheerful, it's pleasant for you. And I guess from that to move here, you're still in your mind possibly, and not receiving the message or adhering to it, paying attention to it. Then you move on to the Hermit, and this is a number 9 card. It's an end of a cycle. And the Hermit is a major arcana. He seeks answers. He's the seeker. He goes and he looks for the answers that he needs. But he looks for them within himself. He searches within himself. But he is guided. He has the lantern. He's guided by his intuition. And he finds his solution because of the guidance that he has. And you can see the lantern lights his pathway out of this cave where he's gone to find his wisdom, that is the answers he's looking for, and it lights the prosperity. There's the green coming through, and the stars are there to guide him. But he had to go into solitude or be on your own to get the answers that you're looking for, but you do find them with the major arcana. The universe says you find your answers. And then we move on to another page. It could be an air energy in your life. It could be a younger person if it's not your own energies. And that would be an Aquarian, a Libra, or a Gemini. Younger person again, teenagers, bringing you a message. He has his sword down, so he's not really ready charging in to protect. He brings you truth, but the truth has two sides to it. He can also be a sort of sneaky energy, listening to gossip and then carting tales home. It also, in the other decks, he can be a sort of a spy energy where he sort of spies out a thing and then brings that news home again. But it's some spoken truth that comes through, but it's not truth in the sense where the sword is up and pure. He brings it in and then probably tacks on whatever he wants to because of the clouds and that. But it is an air element. This is an energy coming through. It is a message coming through. It could be about paperwork, contracts, learning, anything to do with the mind. So there's a message coming through as well. And if you look at these people, none of them are actually looking at each other. So this eclipse is in the relationship sector or spouse sector for you, and nobody's actually looking at each other. So the communication here doesn't seem to be coming through at all. So maybe bear in mind to take note about that and see how that works for you. I'm going to do the next eclipse, the last one. Leo, and we're back again, and another major arcana card for you. We have 3, and the star card is absolutely beautiful. It's also the card of Aquarius. It could be an Aquarian person in your life that is very good for you. Brings you a lot of balance and stability, emotional stability, wisdom. It's Aquarius rules with the mind as well. The card number is 10, so that's it is moving forward. But the star is health and hope and being guided by the stars, finding the balance, letting go. Again, as you can see, flowing out of these cups is the lessons you have learned and the past habits, letting them go, letting them flow out so that your cups can be filled with the new again. The dragonfly signifies also illusion, letting go of that illusion and looking to the stars for your guidance and finding emotional stability as well, groundedness and balance. And then you move on to the Queen Bee. That's the Queen of Swords, and this is the lady they call the Ice Queen. But she's that way because she stings. She's a wasp. She's not just a bee. She's a wasp. If you don't adhere to her rules, the sting is very painful because a sword is a sword. It's sharp. It cuts. She rules. She has this metal iron heart because she doesn't rule with her heart. She rules with her logic. It's pure logic. She cuts out any emotional baggage that there is and gets the facts and only the facts. She can give you good advice. She could be a magistrate, a lawyer, an advocate in your life that will bring the truth to you and cut out whatever there is that shouldn't be there. But it'll be logically guided and not from the heart. it could also be something about contracts as well, that the truth will be spoken, and possibly with a bit of a sting, but it'll be honest and pure, and possibly needed to be faced. And then we move on to the 7 of dragonflies again, which is a cup, water energy, emotional energy, and it's a card of choices, having so many choices that you don't know which one to take. And the cup, the water's flowing into the cup. You need to make your choice. You've got a lot available in your life, and you need to make the choice and not feel overwhelmed by all the choices that are available to you. And choose wisely, because your karma, whatever your choice is, you sow what you reap, and your choice needs to be of an emotional fulfillment for you. So if we go across here, we have feeling restricted, tired, worrying, thinking things are darker than they actually are, seeking that guidance, having all these choices because he finds the answers. Then this one, your karma, reaping the benefits, the old being eclipsed out of your life for the new to come in, seeking your answers, getting the answers, having the hope, the health, and the healing coming through, and the guidance. Really beautiful. And yeah, this poverty mentality, finding your answer, and the nonsense being cut out with a sword that just sticks to the truth. So yes, all in all, a reading that shows a lot of mental anxiety that you'll be going through the eclipses, but you will be seeking your wisdom and using your intuition, and the universe definitely has your back. Karma is there, and the past will be eclipsed out of your life, and you will get the new balance that's there. So that's your cards for the eclipses. Please let me know how that resonates for you, Leah. And thank you again for supporting the channel. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you.